Here's Cairo Santos ready to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is. You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Bears 0.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. The #1 pick in the 2024 draft, it's Caleb Williams.
Mike, the term generational talent, it gets thrown around a bit too loosely these days, in my opinion, but you can make an argument if one guy coming out of the draft the last couple years was worthy of that description, it's Caleb Williams. I mean, the arm talent, the playmaking ability, the ability to play off script when things don't go perfectly. I mean, he is such an interesting prospect, special player, and I'm excited to watch him here in this one.
And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. To get this complete, it's Thielen over the middle. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Minnesota.
First down, Minnesota.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
To the right side, this is Jones. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. T.J. Edwards in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this 1st quarter will come to an end. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. So 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. Devin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll manage only a couple. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's carry number 1 for Roschon Johnson. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's Tory Taylor now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In motion, it's Jefferson. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven, because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense headed back to take over once more. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this 3rd drive. Here's Williams now to throw. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
5-yard gain.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second down, they need 3. Another run here, another run by Swift. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
On third down, it's Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
At the 10-yard line.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw is Williams. To the left side, he's got Kmet. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Third down, it's Williams from the gun. And he'll take it on in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Price now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Jones now on 1st and 10. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. to the right side and corralled by Thielen. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break.
Brings up second and inches at the Bears' 42-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. To throw, it's McCarthy. He runs with it. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the first down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Duvernay on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. A low-scoring game, all tied. Third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. First and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
On the give, it's Swift. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
Third and long. Here's Williams. And he goes up top looking for Kmet. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Vikings offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're trying to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. First and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Open is the tight end, Oliver. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
gain of 4.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive and keep your offense on the field.
Offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's Swift. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Moore going in motion. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Vikings offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. On play action, here's McCarthy. The move past the 40. He's still on his feet. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 54 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
It's a loss of run. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Jones will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Will Reichert now on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bears 7.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A play fake. Now Williams. That's a short one, caught by Lovely. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Chicago.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
Give up the middle with Swift. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Operating from the shotgun. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Vikings have the takeaway. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Nailor, touchdown Minnesota. He's got another one, his second touchdown of the evening. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Vikings 21, Bears 7.
Reichert out now, following the touchdowns, as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Connection made. It's Burton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams gonna look deep, looking for more. And he will go all the way. DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The Bears will line up for the...
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
All right, right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. This is Jones. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Here's a 2nd and 12. They run it once more with Jones. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bears offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one complete to Moore.
Williams pass. Complete to number 2, DJ Moore. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 24-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up. From the shotgun, it's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Kmet. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Williams to the air once more. Over the middle, he's got Burden. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson.